everybody, I'm Pamela Dame. I'm working here on my blue kaleidoscope quilt, and I'm trying to get my panels put together so that they line up just right, and I'd like to show you how I do that. I did a little bit of a tutorial on this already, but it was just with pictures, and I thought maybe video would help other people, because this is something that if you know kind of how to do this already, that's really helpful, so you catch right on. But if you're not sure, then this would be a big help for you. So basically, I have my kaleidoscopes, blue kaleidoscope pattern, and I'm making a whole bunch of these that are going together in a row. Now basically I want to get these two, I don't want to get all of them to be sewn together, but I want them to line up correctly, because if we have points on here that don't line up right, like right here and right here, or on the next one it would be right there on the green, right here, then that's not really going to look very good. You want them to really be sharp. Those points need to kind of like be there. They shouldn't be cut off. That's the idea of paper piecing. It's supposed to come out perfect. Perfect points. Paper piecing, right? So, and that's part of why I love it so much, because it does work if you just do the correct techniques. So what I'm going to do is I've left on my paper on the back so that I can see where the lines are. And those are the lines that I'm going to wind up sewing on. And it's on both sides, so these are the two lines that I'm going to be sewing together, right along here. And what I'm doing is I'm taking my pin and I'm putting it right in the corner of both sides. So when I poke it through the top, and then I poked it through the bottom, it came right through the corner. It's in the corner on the front, it's in the corner on the back. That's just right. And then I did the same thing on the other side. So I put the corner on the front, the corner on the back, and then I go ahead and pin that. I want to make sure that it's pinned in place. I can't leave them and run it through the machine with pins like this. That won't work. So I go ahead and I pin it right down. So I'm going to pin this side. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go at the one point where I know that this leaf is going to be coming up and needs to be matching exactly, so that I don't cut any of those points off. So I go in and I do the same thing. Put the pin through the front, look through to the middle so that I can see that it's going through right where it needs to go. And lo and behold, this one is not. So I'm going to go ahead and move that a little bit. Now we got it in place, and now I'm going to pin that. So we got it in the front, got it in the back, and it's pinned in place. So then I can make sure that all these pointy ones going straight through are out of here, because they don't need to be there anymore. And I can run that through the machine. After I do that, once I take them apart, here's my sewn line. So I want it right across that line, because it was pinned together after I went and placed all my points together with my line-up pins. When I go ahead and take those apart, I can see that my points come together in all the right places. So the blues are together, the greens are together. That point is pretty close, but it is still there. You can see that those points come right together, and that's how you do it. So if you are doing any sort of, you don't have to be paper piecing to do this method. If you're doing anything where you have points that you want to have line up exactly in the exact right spot, maybe like a square and a square, that's a tough one, because if you're going to have points that are coming together and each of those squares inside the squares are kind of now on point, they're kind of like more like a diamond shape, those points in each square need to line up in the centers. So you would use the same method in order to be able to accomplish that. And it works great, as long as you're doing your 1/4 of an inch seam allowance properly. That is something that needs to be under control. It should work out for you, and if it doesn't, it's going to be really close. And if you do have to, if you are really off, maybe something shifted, oops, when you turn it over and see it's off, just it's easy to tear it out, because it's a small enough section now that you've worked on where you can go ahead and tear it out and do it again. So I hope that you try this. You can make your piecing be just a little bit better, and then your things will start to stand out even more. because you're getting better at what you do. So I hope that you try this, and if you do, I'd love to see what you have made on my blog, PamelinsPostings.blogspot.com. Bye!